So, this book is actually magical. It's a monster manual from Dungeons and Dragons. And apparently, if you read it, it will transport you to another dimension where you are now in the book. And I've always wanted to do a D&D campaign where that was the premise. The idea is that there's a multiverse, and each book is a portal to a different world. So we have a cleric, a fighter, a wizard, and a rogue, which are all classic D&D classes. The cleric's parents were killed in a raid on their village. There was a fire roaring in the hearth, casting flickering shadows on the walls. The smell of stale ale and sawdust hung heavy in the air. And the DM was really good at making us feel like we were actually there. He had us close our eyes and imagined what our characters would be doing, feeling, thinking. And then he started to make the tavern come alive. We could hear the chatter of the patrons, the clinking of glasses, the sound of a lute being played. And she was taken in by a kindly old wizard who was, quote, very interested in her particular brand of magic. The fighter was an orphan who grew up in a war, and the only thing that kept him alive was his trusty sword. The wizard was a young prodigy who, while experimenting with a spell, accidentally teleported himself to this world. And the rogue was a noble who was framed for a crime they did not commit and had to escape for their life. And they all have one thing in common. They're all level 1 characters. The dungeon master had us roll for stats, and then he gave us some backstory. We started off in a tavern, and the rest is history.